Because you don't need 20 friends. You just need 3 motherfuckers and you can take over a country. Okay, that's what we're confused as Americans. We think we need all these motherfuckers. You give me 3 bad motherfuckers and you're finished. You understand me? You're fucking finished because we got each other.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Wednesday night, another Beyond Wednesday's Wednesday night review. Got the crew here. That was a killer fucking song in that session from Sleep Token. But I will say this, that album isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. They take this really weird turn where I don't know if I'm digging it, but that song was one of their best songs. Go check out that new Sleep Token album. Tell me what you guys think. What's going on, gentlemen?
What up, what up? What's happening?
So we've got new comic book day. I've got a market report, some interesting things in the market report. I started using that Opus clip. I don't know if you guys saw that. What up, Cicada?
No, what's up?
So I use this Opus clip thing that everybody's used, forever. And I just, when it first started, I didn't like it because it felt like it's just randomizing taking stuff. But I used it the other night, immediately following the show, just to play around with it. And I put out this new clip talking about where it was Hood talking about his Boba Fett that he picked up the other week. And it was surprisingly easy. So we're gonna play around that with a little bit more. Get some of that shit out there. We'll see how that plays out. Hell yeah, man. Here I am talking about how much I'm worried about AI in comics, and I'm like, you got an AI clip maker?
It's AJ. We're calling it AJ.
Yeah.
If we're not sure.
Dude, like to that, I think there's like a difference, right? Like that's AI meant to be what AI is meant to be. So that makes your life fucking easier, right? Not just like dudes stealing artwork and making, fake covers and shit like that, like
yeah. I'm finished.
That'll
be $5,000.
An image from a statue box, and then like ask whatever to move an arm around. Like, guess what? I'm gonna sell this to you guys for a couple $100. Like, F yourself.
Hit the button.
Speaking of that, I just got to talk about something real quick here. This was very interesting. So I'm getting books ready. I'm gonna have a eBay sale, live sale late tomorrow night, and I'm getting books ready, and I'm going through. I think you guys remember when back in the day we got that, we got that the information about where to go pick up those early Avatar books, and we grabbed I remember I grabbed a bunch of like Jason and Freddy stuff, but there was that early Scotty Young. Do you remember that early Scotty Young that was in there? So
absolutely Atlas.
Yes. So I'm going through New Comic Book Day.
Still have some.
And I see this. This is going to be released at Phoenix Fan Fusion. And I'm like,
they're doing like a foil of it or something?
Probably.
It just says 20, limited to 25. Atlas, issue number 1, Scotty Young. How can they? I don't understand this. This doesn't make sense.
I mean, Tidal Wave own Atlas?
I think so. I think they did.
They can do whatever the hell they want.
They might, yeah. There is a foil too.
There's a foil, limited to 5.
Yeah. Yep. There's a foil.
I mean, Scotty Young limited to 5 you know, you're gonna sell them at $200 each. There you go.
Matter of fact, look at this. Here it is.
I
right
saw
here.
mine today.
Yeah, this,
I couldn't
this
tell
is
you what box it's in anymore, but I saw it earlier today.
So at least you can tell the difference of the original, you guys. So there's the original. Let's take a look.
It's whatever, but hey, dude, it'll just make that one worth more.
I hope so.
Like literally, it's time to pull out your copies and sell them if these are going to start getting advertised.
Yeah, Darren Davis.
Scotty got a couple comps.
Darren G. Davis, Tidal Wave Studios, 2002.
Yeah.
Same with that Mark Brooks.
Whatever they want, man.
Yep, they can do whatever they want. You're right. Same with that Mark Brooks. Darren's been around for a long time, man. He's got a long history in the world of comics, and
I mean, it's just already a cover, you know. I wonder if they're. I wonder if it's for the. I wonder if they're reprinting the inside. I doubt it.
they could be. Why wouldn't they? You know what I mean?
You know what they should do? They should do a fame book of Scotty Young, and then just have people do Scotty Young rips for covers. You know?
Yeah. There you go.
Incoming next con.
Yeah, next con.
Yeah.
Fame Scotty Young, and then fame Donnie Cates, and fame Robert Kirkman, and fame Jim Lee, and they just have all these dudes just like rip their shit, dude.
Billy is asking what booth will it be at. I'm not sure, Billy. That was on the new cover price list for new comic book days. They must be putting the Phoenix Fan Fusion stuff in there, which is very interesting. But man, yeah. So very, very cool shit. There was a lot of dog shit today for new releases. So we're gonna go through it quickly. Yeah, nothing really crazy. Yeah, I'm being a little bit too negative there, but
after Variant Palooza last week, like for 107 Marvel seems light.
How many variants did Dallas end up having? There might have been 700. I think it was over 700, bro.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's like it's weird because I almost feel like you should not count. Here's a cover, and then here's the 7 different versions of that cover. It's like that should just
100%.
One. You know, it's
I was gonna say the same thing. Each like unique cover, unique cover art, not freaking virgin trade.
Like it should not have its own thing to make your list this big. Like have it listed and then have it stacked underneath, so you can just click it and see like more stuff. Like, oh my god,
yeah.
Because you sent me that list before the show, and I was like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't scrolling through all these things. Like, don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not buying jack.
Yep.
Yeah, I went through just to screen cap some of the ones, and then some of the. And honestly, I'm looking for artists I like names.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, cool. We'll go through this whole damn thing. And also, I was just sitting on an airplane, so.
That's a 1 in 100.
Not a big deal.
You can just get the trade dress.
Nice.
It is nice, but
That
just get the
Granoff?
trade dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck has Audie been, man?
He's
I
probably.
don't know, but he should be around more.
Look how good
He's awesome.
Miguel Mercado is next. He's in my opinion, he might be in like my current top 5 favorite artists. He's on a next level type stuff lately.
Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah, that's a 1 in 100 too. Another
Man,
just
that Audie Granoff is beautiful, man.
yeah, Momoko, Scotty Young. Speaking of Scotty Young, that's actually a really good Scotty Young right there. I'm not even reading Imperial. I don't have any want to. This looks interesting. This Marvel Knights: The World to Come.
Oh my god. I mean, after that Bleeding Cool article today, sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Quesada Quesada showing up again, huh?
Yeah. Christopher Priest.
Makes me happy.
Yeah, Christopher Priest is dope. I love him.
Yeah. First appearance of Katima. Future of the Marvel Universe is here as two of the most visionary creators in the comic history show you the world to come. The King of Wakanda is dead, leaving unguarded the world's most advanced technology, most precious metal, and cryptic vault of dark secrets, while triggering global conflicts among Marvel's heroes, villains, and mutants. With T'Challa gone, the future of the Marvel 616 will be determined by a final tribal challenge for the Wakandan throne and mysterious victor who will challenge Wakanda and the Marvel Universe forever. Joe Quesada, Christopher Priest. That's interesting. You know, I like these. These kind of remind me of like a little bit of like What Ifs and Elseworlds tales. You know, like old man Logan. You know, when they go into the future and they can kind of play around with stuff. I'm okay with that. That actually looks dope right there. The way the trade is with the Marvel Knights. So that'll be interesting. Let's see here. There's a Panosian that isn't too good. He's been doing so much lately, though.
Yeah, dude. He's been
doing so
he's out there
much.
cranking, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Joshua Sway, 1 in 50 Storm. This Simone DeMeo is really good. Beautiful. That's a great cover. It's a 1 in 25 too. I've heard a lot about this series. Have you guys checked out this Predator, all the Predator and Alien stuff that they've been doing lately?
No.
I've heard a lot about how good they are, and you got a new #1 with Predator versus Spider-Man. That's a good Ryan Brown. You got Mark. Is that Mark Brooks? Yeah, Mark Brooks. This is really good, Raza. Really good Raza right there. And then let's see here. It's just not much. Oh, here's the Jeff DeCall 1 in 25. This will be probably a big book, right?
That's a great cover.
Yeah. She just looks
Solid.
mean as hell, man. She looks mean.
That's wow. That's awesome, dude. I like that cover. Fuck, man.
She's too mean looking for me.
No, man, that is fucking awesome.
It's a good cover.
Damn it, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
This one's good too. Storm is like one of the best characters in comics. You can do great. She's a great character to write with. She's a great character to draw. She's got great back history. All right, check this out. So this is this is a cover of the year contender to me. And they're doing a foil of this. But I don't know if the foil is going to look as good as the regular, right? That's such a good cover.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. So we'll see what the foil looks like. Cover of the year list. Yeah. I got to start doubling up and make sure I got all that listed. Sanford Green. Ultimate Wolverine. There's a really good Sanford Green book on the market report tonight. Okay, here we go. The Daniel Warren Johnson, second print and a second print version 1 in 25.
What the fuck?
Damn, it's selling for $90.
$90, bro. Such a good cover. I see this cover, the original, going deep into cover of the year play, bracket play. There's a really good Daniel Warren Johnson book on the market report tonight that I don't know about, that hopefully one of you guys could tell me about. We'll talk about that later. $90 for that already. Puppeteer Lee, 1 in 50. It's already selling for $30. Still got to find out where the name Puppeteer comes from. Ryan Brown, 1 in 25 of Magneto.
It's like a serial killer name, right? Puppeteer. The Puppeteers.
Where's he from?
I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I need to look more into him. You don't hear much. It didn't need a second print though. Yeah. I hear you on that.
Selling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna buy it. That's the other crazy thing. You know, the other thing I heard, there's Economics and Comics says Malaysia. Yeah, Billy did a Speechless with Puppeteer Lee. That's bad as fuck. Go check it out.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. What was I just saying? Oh, Dallas. The other thing I heard at Dallas is that people did, like, dealers did really well at Dallas too. So, like, people are gonna buy it. They're just gonna buy. Clayton Crain, absolute. You got Manchester Black action figure superpowers. That's a cool variant, but I don't know why you have to do a facsimile of first appearance of Manchester Black. Did he get announced?
I find out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Did he get announced in something?
I mean, maybe he pops up in the Superman film at some point. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. This one's interesting. It's a DC Pride 2025 variant, but I don't know how much the buy-in is, but it looks like an old teen magazine. That's interesting. That's an interesting play. Souza Micah on that variant. What else? Aaron Bartling has a Justice League Atom project. This Kevin Maguire 1 in 25 for Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong is really fucking good. Look at this.
that's killer. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
That is so cool. This is a 1 in 25 by Kevin Maguire. So that'll be something to keep your eye on. There's this is the 1 in 25 for Poison Ivy, 34. Yeah. Good artist. Oh, that must be a mirror. I was wondering why her head was so long.
The book kind of feels like it wants to be a Tua Lote book, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like she's trying to draw like that.
Sway
that,
1 in
yeah.
50. That's creepy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy. It's 1 in 50. This one, though, is gorgeous. Tran Wen. Beautiful. Yeah, I really like this one. Armory Wars, Jonathan Wayshak, 1 in 10. That's a cool book. That's a creepy book right there. Be Not Afraid, #1. And there's a Ariel Olivetti, 1 in 15 for that. That's pretty creepy. Check this out. This looks like an interesting book.
That's good.
Right?
Fuck, that's
Little horror juxtaposition on there.
fucking creepy, dude. Hell is
Yeah.
real. It's real.
Yeah. Kind of preacher-esque, right? What up, Yee?
What's
Yeah,
going
what's
on?
good?
How are y'all? How's Dallas?
Crazy. Variant City.
Well, I've gone to like Dallas Fan Expo like most years, like ever since I got back into collecting comics as like one of the first bigger cons to go to. And I always remember it as being like smaller than MegaCon. Like it was like when it first got that Fan Expo moniker, right? Um, and then as of like the last like 5 years, it's definitely grown a lot to being like one of the bigger cons in Texas. And it doesn't really surprise me that I would say it's probably about the same size as MegaCon now, more or less, right? Like with the number of vendors, number of people that attend,
Yeah, there
size of the
was.
venue.
You know what was interesting? I saw that even like Eric July went there. Nerdrotic, Gary from Nerdrotic was there. There was a big.
Well, they're from Dallas though,
Yeah,
so that
great
makes
point.
sense.
Great point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that definitely helps in attendance when you have like these big YouTube guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of people there, man. I imagine it's a Fan Expo event. All the Fan Expo events are.
Yeah, I mean, I remember meeting up with Knife there one year, and then we would just walk around, dig through books, and then vendors would recognize us. People would stop us like as we were digging, like, "Hey, you find anything cool?"
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Gabe Love Comics says, anyone read Imperial #1 yet? It was very well done. Really? I am so just not even if more people say it's decent, I will actually, you know what, I'll check it out. I'll probably read it tonight.
I heard Marvel Knight was a weird read too.
Really?
I don't know if y'all talked about that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never hear about a writer being accused of AI in comic books.
That's
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
point.
You read it and they go, fucking, this is just AI.
Yeah, that's
It's a
right.
lot harder to do, it's
like
harder
the
to do, I think, because
the phrases he used, it's all AI. It was like, like a writer could get away with using AI and just, hey, write me a comic book. Hulk is battling Predator. Hook it up. Show me what you got. Issue 1. I guarantee that's a thing, dude. But nobody calls them out on it because nobody
1000%.
fucking reads it. I guarantee it, dude.
Well, then, because I mean, I would assume that if it was AI, then it's probably also grabbing like exact phrases from other pieces of work, right? So then you could see the plagiarism at some point. Like eventually at some point, someone's gonna check all that, right?
Right. Can you tell AI, and whatever you do, don't plagiarize anything?
Listen, I just realized that the whole time I'm sitting here staring at this cover. This cover is fucking hardcore. Look at that cover.
Bro, that's a blow book, bro.
That is crazy.
A lot happened.
Oh my God, dude.
She's giving birth to the devil, bro.
Look at these
Is that a
covers. What is
tentacle
this
birth?
about? Let me see what this is about. Cora gave birth to a child, a Nephilim, the offspring of an angel and a human woman seemingly imbued with evil itself. 17 years later, that child's cherubic appearance can no longer hide his monstrous nature. Frogs boil in their skins as he passes, crops rot, townspeople live in fear, knowing the atrocities follow closely behind. Now, on the eve of his 18th birthday, she receives a new vision. Heaven itself has called upon her to destroy the abomination born of her own flesh and blood. Holy cow. That's hardcore, dude. Equal parts feminist rage and folk horror, this descendant into its hell itself is fueled by mythological underpinnings of America. This is crazy. Wow. That's a book.
Fuck.
Jesus.
So I heard it was banned in Texas. Yeah.
That's a little too scary for me, man. Look at that. That's a David Mack. Look at this David Mack cover. I can't tell if this is good or bad yet. Let's see. It doesn't look like Jennifer Connelly, but I don't not like it. I think it's a good cover.
The hair in the background looks weird.
Yeah. We'll see. 1 in 25 on that one. For the Jim Henson's Land Breath. I like that Jessica Fong cover. Jay Lee is everywhere. Wind. And G.I. Joe has got that really awesome Cedric Pouliot cover for Baroness. The book that was live last week is actually out now. I know a lot of people were telling me they picked this up. It's a great cover. Shout out to Nate for picking up that artwork. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. That's kind of interesting, man. It's going to be cool to see how he displays it.
Doesn't he have it in the picture below?
We should get him some crayons and he can just finish it himself.
You're gonna let a colorblind person do that?
Yeah, dude. Oh, is Nate colorblind?
Yeah.
That's not a joke. Yeah, that's a real thing.
That's the joke. Yeah. He is colorblind, but we joke about it.
They told him it was colored anyway.
Yeah.
He paid extra.
Yeah.
Dude, Von Randall is killing the Spawn covers lately. Look at this. He's got this they all fit together. They all kind of look like this style, the white background. They're really good. That's Scorch number 41. He's got a Raymond Gay regular cover too. Holy cow.
Shout out to Raymond Gay, his wife Irene. Was out with them for a little while. Very nice people. Very nice people. Should be coming to San Diego. So also said he'd jump on with us. So
yeah.
No, I thought we were looking at a Venom cover for a second and a Magic cover previously.
I want to check this out just to see. I haven't been reading Scorch. Is that actually the character in there?
I'm not sure. But that's badass, dude. His covers are so good. I bought a bunch of Bjorn Barons too.
Yeah, Bjorn Barons is sick.
You know, I've seen him more online, but like holding the copies in my hands, such damn good art.
More Cedric Pouliot, just craziness for Heat Seeker. You've got the Art Germ. I like the line variant on that Art Germ. We talked about that already. This one's interesting. Something wrong. Maybe not. Perillo. Oh, this one right here. I like this one. This is gorgeous.
That's pretty good.
It's really fucking good.
Mama.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? RuneScape Untold Tales of the God Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, we found him a clay cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you play a lot of RuneScape?
No, but I like that fucking skull right there.
Gotcha.
Right? Look at that skull. That's badass. I never played RuneScape. I was a World of Warcraft. So I didn't get into the MMORPG stuff till later. I was when RuneScape was out, I was probably too busy trying to figure out where my next fucking score was.
Gotcha.
But I imagine it fucking sells very well because of those people that are into it, right? It's like one of the first ones.
I believe so.
This cover, we talked about this cover. This cover is gorgeous. The Solomon Kane, Nick Marinkovic.
That's great.
Right? Holy cow. Holy cow. I think we've talked about Nick Marinkovic a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. Godzilla Heist and Adventure Time, Plague House, Six Gun, coming back with Six Gun. Road to the Six, number 0. Here's the Tidal Wave books. These are all going to be at, look at them all, are all going to be at Phoenix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
jeez.
7 of them.
What's up with Phoenix, man? Are you gonna give you a pass or what?
Fuck no. They denied my ass. They said, You will not pass.
Oh, dude. I got
Dude,
I got to put
start
you
a
in touch with
podcast
Rob.
or something, dude.
Yeah, I do need to go say what's up to Rob. Go get some
Yeah.
dinner with him or something.
When is the Phoenix show?
It's this weekend. This
Got
weekend. Yeah, Chase hit me up, asked me if I was going. I was like, yeah, I'm a little bit in my feels, man, because they now denied me 3 years in a row for a freaking press pass. So I'm
Dude.
saying no, but I'll probably end up going, I imagine.
Is there a way for you to like apply as like a panelist or something like that, so you can have a panel and then get into?
I
the
don't
con?
care about getting a pass. You know what I mean? Like I'll go get a
Yeah.
pass, but like
Yeah, it can't cost that much.
yeah. At the same time,
It's
I'm
not
kinda
San
like,
Diego, dude. It's not sold.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not the
but if
good
you
old
can save
days when WonderCon was sold out WonderCon Saturday was sold out 3 months ahead of time before a good old COVID lock, whatever the hell we called staying inside 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Lucio.
Yeah, it's one of those website only, the limited version. So these are all website books for Dynamite. Did you guys see fuck man, there was a crazy post on Bleeding Cool about Dynamite, about how much money they're owed by Diamond. It's crazy.
Right.
There are some really good Mad Cave books, the Pop Kill books, obviously. You got the Will Jack. Didn't you say you scored some, Yee?
Yeah, I scored 2 sets of the signed copies, but they also Will Jack also upped the print count for this issue.
Yeah, it went to 1,000.
Yeah, but it's still sold out within what 5-10 minutes, I think, or something like that.
Not the sign though, right?
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but I think after I checked it after an hour, it did sell out.
Oh, I just know I was on after and I could have got signed, and like I was just knee deep in spending a lot of money at Comic-Con, and I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta count my money right.
Yeah, I mean, out of the first 4 issues, I've only gotten hits on issue 1 and issue 4 now.
Yeah,
I think I missed the drop for issue 2, and then I was like 2 minutes late for the issue 3 drop, and by then it was too late.
well, yeah,
maybe
I
5
like
minutes.
this one. Honestly, I don't like it as much as like the soda pop ones, and I don't know. I don't love this quite as much as the other ones.
Right, but I figured it'd still be a good flip for people that.
Yeah, it's a good flip. I'm not
Yeah.
definitely not hating on the flip. I'm not hating on the cover. I just like the other ones a little better.
Yeah, I feel that, but I feel like people are still gonna want to complete the set. So I was like, kind of like,
Yeah, and I do like how they're different. Like they there's different faces, different kink, different kinks going on in each one. Yeah,
Booby books, man. They sell. Men love them.
apparently.
People love them. Keen Spot put out a couple Monsters books this week. Just a few.
I know you just didn't skip that Campbell, bro. Are you serious, Brian?
Didn't we already talk about this on the Hot 10?
Is US
Who's
that
Campbell?
great?
yeah, it did.
Good.
It did show up on the Hot
Is
10.
it really that mind blowing? It's good.
It's good, but it's a 10. Isn't it a $10 buy-in?
Bro.
That's not surprising though.
Yeah, it does have a $10 cover price, doesn't it?
Who
It
gives
did
a
sell
shit? It's
everywhere.
fucking
Every website had
beautiful.
it for $10. So
It's a
it is
good cover.
price,
Talking
I'll
about
give you
Campbell,
that,
man.
but-
It is a very good cover. I agree.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's not his best work, but
Mr. Campbell, I would like to apologize for the panel tonight.
clip it.
They
Clip
mean
it.
no harm.
Is Campbell actually appearing in Vegas? Is he just doing a panel, or is he actually selling a book or something like that?
I think he's got his table.
Gonna be signing.
Somebody told me that he's really just advertising to do a panel.
Is he?
I don't know the answer. Somebody in one of the many lines I stood in this weekend gave me that information, and I don't know anything past that.
Let's take
So
a look.
That would be kind of sad.
He
Like
put
he's
out
not
the
really going to do
new
the show.
He put out the new
They've
rival
got a
stuff.
massive sale this weekend, dude. Holy smokes!
He did what?
He put out.
They have a big sale this weekend. That rival stuff this weekend.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yeah.
A reminder that I'll be
Dude,
attending
I was going to
amazing.
submit my rivals today, and I realized they're not as nice as they need to be. They're probably sitting right there, not submitted to CGC.
Says here, 2-day appearance on June 20th and 21st, autograph signings and special panel sessions.
There you go.
Tickets
Glad
on sale.
That person was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't buy a ticket.
So it looks like as happens with the amazing shows, like you buy a package and then you get like a ticket to go sign. So it's not like he's got a booth or whatever, but he'll have his like, he'll have him at a signing table and just get your tickets to get your stuff signed and go through. So
that's cool.
J. Scott Campbell not having a booth at a convention, that's kind of mind blowing because he usually takes up like what, a third of a row at any given convention that he's at.
Look at that, bro.
Look at those hands.
I guess.
Look at that wrist and that forearm.
She's a robot, bro.
That's Black Widow, bro.
I know. It's a robot Black Widow.
Dude, did you guys see that teaser for the new Marvel fighting game?
No.
I did see that.
Dude,
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
sick.
It reminded me a lot
Go.
of Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no shit.
without the Capcom part.
Okay.
It's the best way to describe it. I'm pulling up a link so I can put it in private chat, but
Look at this. Is this
give
it?
me a second.
That's it. I think that's it.
It's like, it's a weird name, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's it. Tight.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。
All right, let's see what we got here. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
it's
the
all in
graphic.
Japanese and stuff, but it's actually cool because you can, I mean,
Yeah.
See all those the supers and
shit.
stuff like that.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Old school. Yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom style.
Yep. And
That's
it's
sick.
super linear fighting game, so like you're not, moving around 360 and all that. I mean, I like Tekken, don't get me wrong, but for something like this, like all the Marvel versus Capcom players are definitely gonna play it.
Oh, this looks amazing. Dude, Marvel's killing it with their video game stuff. They're very smart the way they're playing that. It's probably now that we're seeing J. Scott Campbell come out, he announced, oh, that's sick right there. Look at that.
the Ghost Rider's tight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait until you see Doom in here.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
Ghost Rider's badass. Wow, the Kirby crackle. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Wow, that's sick. This is going to be good. When's this supposed to come out?
Who knows?
I don't think it says.
4v4.
Oh. I wonder if you can have like 4 players on each team. That would be pretty sick.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be huge. Look at that. And they'll just keep adding characters and adding characters and adding characters. Yeah, that's cool. 2026. There you go. That's
Ooh, a
smart.
PS5 exclusive. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's badass.
What did Campbell announce?
Oh yeah, he announced he's got wave 2 of Rivals. Did he announce all of them or did you just show the one? Oh, here we go.
I do like the magic.
So there's the magic.
Okay.
And is that it? Just magic and Black Widow. Yep.
That magic is badass.
Wait, hold
dude.
on. Is there more?
It's just 2.
A and B with A, C, and D. What is this? A, C, A, D, A, B, A, C, A, D.
Signed, unsigned.
Oh, I got you. And you
Oh,
can,
so he's teasing it out probably until the next 2 covers are revealed.
can you still
would
buy
assume.
these? You can still buy these
I-
too, right?
I
Or
thought those were
probably-
all sold out.
Really? Add to cart.
Oh shit!
6 units.
Oh
left.
yeah, I forgot. He didn't sell out of the complete print run, right? He was waiting to see how much damages were.
Yeah, 10
So he
units
only
left.
released. Yeah, he only released so many at first.
Yeah, they're all available. They won't be
Was
after tonight.
I ordered Campbell stickers from this place. Bro, they came in, dude. I was like, fuck yeah.
Really? That's cool. You can put them on the back of your Campbell books.
Nah, I don't they're pretty big. They're not the little stickers that they have on the books like I wanted. I wanted
Yeah.
a fucking roll. I'm gonna have to fucking AI and make my own and shit. dude.
No, don't do that. That's shitty.
Just
No,
Just
it's
scan
for
it in
me.
and
I'm gonna
send-
put my own Campbell stickers.
Okay, if you're just
they're
gonna put them
gonna
on
be
your own
feisty
shit,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
just get one, scan the image, send it
Yep.
to one of those places that make stickers.
Mark Spears Monsters, number 5. But we have to wait till next week. Do we have to wait till next week to get the polybagged?
Dude, it's I think it's like the 18th.
18th.
Yeah, it's the 18th.
We gotta
2
talk to.
weeks.
We gotta. Mark is putting out the Mark's bat signal. We're putting out the monster signal. Let us know what's going on, brother. Did you see the?
Oh, do we get to do the Monster Smash?
Yeah, web store exclusive, bro. What'd you think of this crazy one?
I got the fly one.
The fly one's selling for like, is it $299 or $199? It might be $199. I saw a sale for $199.
I think I got one of each. I got the regular and the foil. The foil should be like 50 or something. Limited to 50 is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, this is a hollow foil.
That's
So-
good. Did it release yet though?
That's awesome.
Supposed to be out today, I guess. There is a metal.
So it was probably a $200 buy-in.
Yeah. There's a metal. Look at that. It's wicked.
Oh, I got something back in nice today.
And then you have Zenescope. It's got actually a pretty good
Oh, click on that. Let me see.
yeah,
that.
this is a pretty good
Maria.
cover right here.
Ooh. Bro,
Right.
look at the little chickmunk, bro. The squirrel. Bro, that
Squirrel.
motherfucker's happy, bro. He's got
That's
the
funny.
best seat in the house.
This
It's
is
like, hey, nice beaver.
Maria Laura Sanapo. Let's go check her out, see what her art looks like.
Ooh, look at her. Maria, Maria.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Look at wow.
Oh, that's amazing.
Not too shabby.
Bro,
Yeah. She's
Dude,
a bodybuilder.
bro.
She gonna fuck you up,
it's
Joe.
it's Wonder Woman in the house, bro.
That is awesome. Look at that.
Yep.
She fuck you up, Joe. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. I ain't even trying to
Oh,
like.
look at that. Holy cow. That's beautiful. What does that say? Double Diablo Blanc Comics?
Bro,
there
is
you
she
go.
signing with Mickey Mouse hands, bro?
Yeah, she probably wears the white gloves like you, dude. All right.
So cautious.
Arcana Royale Jump Scare. Let this one be a devil. That's kind of creepy. This is a Dark Horse stuff. Look at this cover. That's really cool.
Who did the art?
Danny Luckert.
Why is that? Looks familiar, the artwork, man.
Did he do that plastic book?
Oh, look at that, man.
That's creepy right there.
Man, this guy's good, man.
Look at that. I remember seeing
Bro.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh, that's dope.
Right?
This guy can draw, dude. Look at this.
Yeah.
Imagine him doing Harley Quinn. Bro, look at the pooch. He drew the pooch.
That's creepy as hell. Very cool. Jump scare.
Bro, he's good, man.
So that Arcana Royale, is that the book that where you find the origin of the Royale of cheese?
I saw a video on that the other day. Some guy went to France just to do it. Look at this. Doesn't that look like Campbell?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Narcelio Sosa. This is Antarctic Press. Here's the interesting thing about Antarctic Press. I heard that they got a distribution deal through Lunar and Pingoranda House. But what's interesting is they were one of the first people to jump onto the Filbo distribution stuff that we talked about on the show the other night. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. That'll probably happen a lot if you're trying to be a small distribution company. That's a pretty crazy, interesting cover. And that is, other than the Knights of the Dinner Table, New Comic Book Day.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, not too bad. I got some other interesting stuff to show you. You guys got any pickups? You guys got any cool pickups?
I picked up the Scott Pilgrim box set. I picked up a couple of them.
I saw that, right? At
Ollie's.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they retail at like $250, and they had them at $50. They had the color and the black and white. Here, let me get them.
Yeah, that's cool. So this isn't a pickup, but this is kind of interesting. This in 2017, a man cleaning out his 90-year-old aunt's attic found a forgotten beer box, and inside it, one of the greatest sealed sports card stashes of all time. The headline: a 1948 Bowman baseball near full wax box of 19 unopened packs. Right? That's crazy. I have a 48 Bowman Yogi Berra rookie out of this set.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is just one of them, though. You know what else it had? So that's the 48 Bowman.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. 2017. So listen to this, Joe. They went into an attic in a 90-year-old aunt's house and found a forgotten beer box. And in the beer box was an unopened box of 48 Bowman. Right? And look what else. An unopened box of 61 Fleer basketball.
Is that the Wilt Chamberlain rookie card?
Yes. Wilt Chamberlain. Also Jerry West.
Bill Russell?
No, not Bill Russell, I don't think. It's just Wilt and Jerry West.
Oh, Wilt and Jerry West.
Also, a 61 Topps football box, a 59 Fleer Ted Williams box, and a 62 Topps football box.
Jesus.
Wow.
The haul brought in over 1.5 million across multiple auctions, and none of it has been opened yet.
That's crazy.
Right? I'm telling you, these things are out there, you guys. There's a 86, 87 Fleer case chilling somewhere we have no idea about that somebody's going to come across.
That's amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fucking A, bro.
Be shaking the old lady. Where's the other packs?
Yeah.
Where's the 52 Topps?
Speaking of cards, real quick, let me show you one of the most beautiful cards you're ever going to see. This is Macklin Celebrini's Young Guns Canvas rookie.
That's cool.
That is gorgeous.
That's awesome. I love that.
That is absolutely gorgeous. I will get one of those. I want to put together a collection. I want to start collecting cards again, but just buying singles of the most beautiful cards. Because there's some cards that are really cheap, like at a stadium club over the years, that are the most beautiful actual cards that are out there. And you can get them for really cheap. That would be a fun thing to collect, you know?
Dream Team in 87 tops.
Yep.
Check it out. I bought
You
two.
hate
of them.
Dream
They're like
Team. I love
15
Dream
pounds a piece, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What the hell are those?
These are Scott Pilgrim, the 20th anniversary box set.
Dude, that's rad.
Dude,
Very cool.
So regular retail was like $249, but at Ollie's, $50.
God damn it. You guys with Ollie's and
I
your half price
know.
books, I'm so jealous all
I
the
know.
time.
Yeah.
Look at that. So I got two of these.
Bro,
So
you
don't
have
worry.
McDonald's, Sean. I'm jealous of that.
Every time I go to Ollie's,
You got
Never
one
got
that's
a
30 minutes
You
away,
got a
though.
stoplight.
Dude, they had this in the
I don't even
oddest
have a
spot,
light.
like by the lawn, by like the lawn stuff, and it was on the end cap. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" They had the black and white, and I was just like, I'll just get a couple of the colored and put one on eBay and keep the other one."
That's awesome.
nice. How much do they sell for on eBay? Around.
About $100.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I mean, something that you're just picking up for $50 at
Mhm.
Ollie's.
yeah. So I think I put mine at like $89.99 just to undercut people. You know?
Dude, look at this. This guy in the chat said he's going to Fanatics Fest to set up the card show at the Javits Center in 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Look at one of the cards he's taken. Is 2018 Topps Chrome Otani Topps Employee Exclusive on card
Wow.
auto of 20 out of 25. Did you get that
Bro.
card? I'm gonna
Jesus
mess up
Christ.
your name. Noit. Let me know how to say your name also, brother, if you can, or if you have a nickname.
Mr. Albuquerque. I
Yeah,
think
Mr.
you know,
Albuquerque.
it's like-
for now, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Because
Yeah,
that
I
He's
is
got
got that
awesome.
card. If you got that card, he might be Mr.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what clutch. Ooh, what is that? You got some books in from CGC.
Ooh, it's a 9.9.
Dude, my spears are. Damn, hell yeah.
Little 9.9 of the glare on this stuff is bad, but yeah.
Look how
9.9.
beautiful that autograph. That colored pink autograph looks on there.
Yeah, sweet.
Does
Bill, are
it
you
say
good?
Alabama
It's
Con or
so
anything like
good.
that?
Nice little hit on that one.
Yeah, that's
Are you
sick.
podcasting from your new studio too?
Yes, he is.
So
Look
yeah,
at
this
that.
is the new space.
Hell yeah, he is.
Look at
That
that.
is
I was
cool.
wondering about the green screen setup, and I was like, oh shit, no, I forgot. He's in the new spot.
Yeah,
That's
that
all,
looks
that's
nice.
all.
Clutch, the background stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, I got a lot. I have so many boxes of stuff from the old that I mean, and the best part is too, I did like a little video on Instagram, kind of showing the space. Like honestly, like I don't even know if can I zoom out? Like
Holy cow.
there's so much room
That's awesome,
It is-
bro.
It's big.
That's
to fill that
sick.
stuff in there. So
Good for you. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's dope, bro.
I picked up this
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
look at that.
Mama.
Ghost Whisperer.
Wow. Old school IDW. I
Coded-
love it.
Yeah, so they had this on. This was on. Someone sent me an eBay link, and I noticed that it was my comic shop. And so if you don't know the trick, if they have it listed on eBay, they also have it listed on their
Right.
website, and it's a lot cheaper off their website, right? Because of fees. But they were also taking offers on the website, so I sent an offer that I was willing to pay, and then I got this one. So I think I have this is issue 4. So I have issues 1 and 4 now. And then of course I got this from James. So just finally opened it. His first
Sick.
work
Nice.
with that autograph. And then I bought the metal version.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Should've
this
bought a
is
metal off him.
yeah, so this is 15 out of 40 on the metal. And then for the pre-code, I got my first book in.
God damn it.
That looks
Yeah, so
good.
Yeah,
Have
so
you
they
played-
just-
did you open it?
I haven't opened it. I literally just took it out of the package on the show.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So do
Wonder
I
if
need to
mine's
look on the
better.
inside?
What is this
Yeah.
from?
This is from the what is it called? The
Kickstarter?
Macroverse Kickstarter, where they
Really?
reprint all the pre-code horror books. So because of the delays and everything, they sent out this book first.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
artwork,
just-
like the chick looks like old school Adam Hughes, dude, like from the 90s and shit, dude.
So this was I believe this was a bonus book and an apology for everything being so delayed. So
That's
this is
cool.
Chambers of Chill annual #1.
Dude, and have you guys had like me? People ask me because the dude was on the show. I'm like, I don't know the dude, man. I'm just reading the freaking updates, and my damn books aren't here either. I spent like $800.
Yeah, and then they have like a QR code on the back, which I'm going to cover because I'll probably use it. But it has a new digital twin technology. Scan and claim a free digital copy of this comic. It's in the Macroverse, is what it says.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so I got my first book. I'm excited. They're supposed to make other announcements too because they're doing something with the neon foils or something like that. They have some sort of, I guess they're hyping it up or whatever, but they're supposed to do something with that. So
Good.
I'm excited because I ordered 2 sets of those.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah.
They need to get that shit out. Quick like.
Yeah, there was delays on the paper is what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
if
and
it
then-
comes out the way it said it did, it's whatever to me.
Yeah.
You know? So
They probably didn't expect as many orders as they got too as well. I would
Sure.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Look, I could say something because of the Kickstarters that I've been complaining about, but then I had 2 Kickstarters show up today. So I got Kickstarters in Dallas, so I'm probably going to show you guys some books.
Oh yeah.
That's what's going on. I'm trying to separate a bit of them now.
I
But
haven't checked my mail in a while. I need to go check it. I
right.
wish mailboxes used to be out in front of the houses like they used to when I was a kid. I hate that you have to walk
Dude, I've
like
got a freaking
2 blocks
post
to get your
office.
mail.
They voted where I live. They voted in like the 70s when this place was being developed to for the aesthetics, not to have mailboxes at your house, to have one post office. Right? So it's not like it's a huge community, but it's like they didn't anticipate Amazon and the pandemic and stuff. But now Amazon goes to your house, so it's like a normal service now. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Amazon
God, that's
didn't come
crazy.
to our house until a couple of years ago, or only certain things did. UPS and FedEx go to your house, but the mail doesn't. That's when people are gonna send me stuff. I'm like, all right, how are you sending this? I pay for it anyway. No one cares, but that's what I deal with.
Oh yeah. Did you get anything? You got any pickups?
Yeah, I'll probably need the camera for a couple minutes here.
Let's see it.
Here we go. So I did get this Blue Marie Kickstarter books in. I got a few extras of some of these here. So it's like so with these Dean Eagle covers, right? And dude, sometimes you ever notice you don't always know what you're getting in a Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Like with all the add-ons and that, you can't remember, and it doesn't show you. If I don't have a picture of everything, you don't know. So I got that. So there's a different version of that there. These ones are badass too. Also.
Yeah.
Really loving this. That is a metal. That is a metal. Of these Eagles. I got the other version of the non-metals. This is a non-metal.
Cool.
Apparently I sprung for the and I have extras of those if you guys want, because those were the add-ons. I sprang extra for the gold set. Apparently I bought the only set in the world of the gold versions of these.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So
it's one of one.
Yeah, so these are all 1-on-1s, and then there's a boob there. But so these are ones 1-on-1s. So these are the only ones that exist on the planet. And might as well just put 2 in a bag and board. The only ones on the whole planet. Charge me out the freaking ass for it, and then
That's hilarious.
just put them like that. So they turned out the print on most of these, some cards or something with it. So a lot of That one I guess wasn't one. So it's the golds of so all of them. The other ones are just the ones I chose. I didn't choose them all. Should have chosen that one. That one's better than some of the other ones. I'll have to relook at who some of these artists are. Except for Dean Eagle and a couple of different ones. So these gold ones, and I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, do I just grade the set and have the only set?
Yes.
Yes.
Look at that one.
Yes.
Holy cow.
And so it's in sequential order too, as well. When you
that's
get
a
them back
good point. So yeah, these are great covers. So this gold hue or whatever, it's a 1-of-1 set, and it was so it was so it wasn't cheap, but like if it turns out the way when I signed up for it, what it I think it could, you know what I mean? So it might have been like 400 for all 8 of those 1-of-1 covers.
Nice.
So I don't feel too bad. So Friday Night Bigfoot came in too. So I don't know if you guys saw the Friday Night Bigfoot Kickstarter.
Yep.
Came in with the wrestling. I got that.
That's a good cover, man.
Yeah, dude. There was like a retailer pack, and it said 10 covers, but I think it was 5 of that last one and 5 of this one. And then I think I just added this because this looked good. And then hell if I wasn't gonna add a handful of the Maria Wolves.
Yeah, it's so good.
So I went with this. One of the Maria Wolves is signed by I don't know who. They ship these pretty terribly medium mail. Every single Maria Wolf has a big dent in the cover. This is the only decent one, so I probably shouldn't have my fingers on it. But yeah, so they're literally all postal priority packaging, just thrown like in bags inside of bags on top of bags with boxes taped together. On box, sent medium mail.
Hold on.
So
sorry about that.
Are we starting the show?
Let's go. Hey,
Bro.
guys, kicking it off here
I
tonight.
can't see the thing. Am I on? I'm still on, right?
Yeah, you're still on. Yeah, I accidentally hit the intro, bro.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to Beyond Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So let me throw those up there, but that's cool. Shout out to Maria.
Oh, these
and
are beautiful.
I'll run through quick stuff that ended up not all of it, sold a lot of it, obviously, but the nicer stuff I was able to walk around. So exclusives and autographs, Soza Micah.
Wow,
nice. So good.
I got to see her, talk to her for a little bit. Finally found her on Sunday. Bjorn Barons. I brought these. I wanted some Army of Darkness in there. So,
bro, I think that
he was cool to talk to. But it was the German language barrier was a little whatever.
Hey Sean, can you put that Sosa Micah back up real quick?
Yeah. I got 3 of them.
Bro.
I had 2 of them.
Bro, that like the way she was able to kind of go like it's so old school, like 70s, man. It's just like I'm digging it, man.
For sure.
It's a great cover.
It's
really good.
Fucking
love
fire,
everything Mike
dude.
does. Yeah, dude, if you're looking, just hit me up if you I've got
okay. I got you.
I've got a couple I got 2 I sold them. I have 2 more.
Okay.
They were there.
Yeah, I'll buy
I
one.
saved these and brought these for Murat, right?
Oh, nice.
I flew in with those. He's got a bunch of the other stuff. I like to bring other stuff of his that did he showing his wife when I'm setting these down, And we all know he's a cool guy. Thanks to thanks to my friends for being able to meet him and stuff. Before that, obviously, like Drew calling me out to Vegas and hotels and stuff like that. So that's there. I got to meet Raymond Gay that I had said like that. I just want to show 2 of his books real quick. This one is amazing. I think this will be good on the secondary market right now.
That's cool.
It's still
That's
cheap. Medieval 1, Spawn number 1, second print. He told me that he'd stayed up till 9 in the morning drawing this thing.
No way.
Yeah, dude. He said he's all about, what are you gonna do? Tell him no?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it is bad. And tell you the truth, like, and I saw him some of his drawings and his art right there. So like everything they do with this color is great, but like his, oh my god, the lines and stuff and everything that he does is actually so damn good. So happy to get
fucking awesome.
Get these signed from that guy. Nice to meet him. Hopefully he'll jump on. Same thing with the Crow. They had limited of these in the foils. So here's an O'Barr. And James O'Barr was there. So luckily I saw him sitting there right when I walked in, and I was like, oh shit, really?
You're like, no line.
I get to go fanboy a little bit. Same with this and Martin Simmons is there too. So that was really freaking cool.
Martin
Oh,
Scott
that's
is a
dope.
beast.
Talked to both of them. Tried to get a book for James.
Be right back.
But he wasn't there. And then same, and it was really cool interacting with Nathan Zerdy because I only met him clearly on the show, like, you know, and stuff like that. And so not only that, Nathan Zerdy, he charges $5 for the best autographs in the whole freaking thing. So this is I got more from him, but this is the set. So I brought the set for him, right, of the, you know, the Zerdy girls in the diner. Yeah, dude. So this is so good. I'm not breaking the setup. So this is Nathan E. Zerdy in the SIG. If you look at my middle finger,
Nice.
right there, on the Harley there. Same here, Nathan Edward Zerdy when he's got McZerdy's written on the fries right there. For the Ivy, the Nathan Edward in that one. He just sits in there. He does them like quick enough.
Mama.
Look at the Supergirl logo on there. So,
God.
That's
I have
awesome.
this set. Yeah. So got this set. And what a nice guy. So dude, he told me, and this is very cool. He's like, yeah, man, a lot of people after that episode came up and were like, dude, you had lightsabers in your closet, right? And we're like, yeah, man. Shout out, this one was really this one was great. This is one of my favorite battle beasts that I saw there. The
Oh,
Todd
shit.
Beats
That looks
battle beast
badass.
#1. The spot foil's not. I'm not being able to shine it right here. The spot foil on that red blood
Oh, I
is
saw
so damn
Oh,
good.
yeah, you saw a
It's so
flash
damn
of it.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
this
cool.
thing is absolutely. I'm
There
trying
it
to get it
is.
on there.
Yeah.
Plus,
Oh,
it's in my
dang.
light.
See it now.
Mystic.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. And shout out to my friends that are able to grab this. Capullo Snyder's. I love the endgame stuff. So come on,
Oh, man.
Capullo Snyder with the haw on there.
Classic.
Yeah.
Really, really outstanding. 2025 as well. Look how good that looks together.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. The pops
Right.
too with the gold
Yeah.
signature.
Yeah. And then come on, dude. Number 6 combo pack.
Ooh.
You know
Oh,
I'm doing-
yeah.
Oh,
You know I'm
There
doing
you
it.
go.
Hell yeah.
Bro,
Not
I
only
got a
combo
bunch of the combo packs, bro.
for 6. This thing's
Yeah.
impossible. It's one of the most expensive ones, I think. And I'm sorry, dude. Come on. Capullo, this is one of my favorite Capullo covers,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I always get the Capullo to sign that too.
Dude, yeah, I did. I was
Yeah.
gonna bring more, but I was kind of limited. So there was that. Aaron, you won't hate. So
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
the gold in there. So I don't think it's showing up on there that well. This copy isn't that
Hell yeah.
great, but it's what I had.
Yeah, it's a signed
Um,
copy. I mean, I don't know though. I think it was someone on Instagram that posted a picture of a 9.8 that had a bunch of spine ticks on it. And then everyone's
Oh,
like,
really?
oh, it shouldn't be
Yeah.
that. And then
It's
my
just
thought
a-
process was like, okay, well, I'm gonna look at my 9.6s and see if I can submit them and
Right.
squeeze in the 9.8.
It's a fluke. You never know, man. So
Yeah, I mean, it could have been
Creech
damaged
action,
on the way back.
little Creech action from Capullo. What is this, like 95 maybe or something?
Oh,
like that?
man. Yeah.
Yeah. had to
I've
drop
still
that.
got mine.
And
Autograph.
my 2 hours of Clayton Crain, the ones I just have that I have in the office right now. I have more of my stuff at home. I might have Spidey's up there, but you know what they look like. So this one I'm definitely.
Oh,
I'm sending this out for grading. I found this in
bro,
Canada
that's fucking fire, bro.
last summer when I went to Banff. I was in Calgary, and so I go to the store, and it was like, I don't know what it was. Everything in the store is 35% off or something like that. This is listed at $50 Canadian.
Wow.
So I don't know what even that works out to, like $20 or something, right? But I was like, come on, dude. So he signed this in purple. He was supposed to do 2 colors, but he was concentrating because I asked for a specific autograph for this one, and he was really happy that I brought this one, as he mesmerized me. So I brought some OG Clayton Crain Kiss right here. So if you see his OG autograph right there, and I was like,
that's cool.
so he actually sells a version of this for like cheap because it's an old autograph, and then more for these on there. And then a lady adds it up. I don't know. So I was like, dude, can you sort of do that over by this one and then hit it up with the Clayton on the top? And so he told me the different stories about this and Gene Simmons and being the biggest Kiss collector. And he's like, dude, I'm so glad that you brought these. He's like, I don't get to see these anymore, and people forget that I did these and stuff. And so he was going on, and so I thought that was really cool. And this is one of my favorite ones I could find. And you know me, I'm going to look for near mint books. So trying to find any of his stuff from this series, it is like really, really difficult. And so to find this particular cover, So yeah, I'm holding dear to this double SS on this one, man.
Nice.
This double sig. So that was really cool. It took like I was 7th in line in the morning. It was 20-30 minutes for the con open, and 7th in line got me 2 hours in line to get 10 books signed. So
Wow.
yeah, the other ones are good too, but like here, I just wanted to show you those are my personal favorites that are sitting over here from the show. Good experience with those people, man. It was dude, and just Zerdy's just as cool as he was on the show, man. What a cool guy. You know what I mean? And not gouging people, man. He's doing autographs like that for $5.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like when he's got 2 colors and remarking on Ivy, I've got it's around here somewhere. But Ivy, he's drawing roses like vines and roses on the Ivy covers I seen from him and stuff like that. 2 colors, halftime his middle name, stuff like that. Such a nice guy.
It's awesome.
Such a nice guy taking time with everybody.
Here's the real question: When you were in the Crain line, did you bring your girlfriend with you?
I don't know. I let her sleep in the room, dude. She came. I did not want her getting mesmerized by this wizard.
Bro, did he wear the cape?
No, but he sold me. I was like, damn, dude, I get it. I was like, he's over here. He's got skills. He's got all his wizardry powers. Like he's got his booth down. Like they had.
He's a people person.
Drag them down. Yeah, no. At first, I didn't know. Like I don't necessarily know. Say, I like your work. And then, and I knew he'd get to like this one. Even the guy in the line was like, the guy I guess I works for him or whatever. Or he's like, oh, wait till he said something about kiss covers. I was like, I brought one, man. And he's like, oh, wait till he gets to that, man. He's gonna be super happy about that. And so I went back and I told him later. I was like, hey, thanks for telling me, man. Just so you know, you were right. And he was super happy for that. And I'm standing and he says, hey, just so you know, I sign stuff all day long. It's not weird. Like we can talk or do whatever. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what the hell came out of my mouth, but it's like, okay.
Bro, his Spider-Man.
I think the first thing was probably like, hey, my back hurts.
Well, he's probably a little bit guarded because you were giving him the crucifix the whole time, dude.
Probably, dude. I was scared. I was like, I don't want to go upstairs. I don't want Katie to smell him on me.
Oh wait, did I show this off already?
Here? Oh no!
No, I was gonna ask while you're.
Oh yeah, dude, sick.
Fire.
That's beautiful.
New OA, baby.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Got this done. It took about 3 hours, so I'm pretty happy of how the results of it.
That looks sick, dude.
So
badass.
Yeah, I mean, I was just impressed by the new technology with tattoos now. I don't know when anyone on this panel has been tattooed recently, but
I heard they got the rub that they use. That's like a numbing agent now that works really well.
See, I don't know if they use that or not. I should ask. But I definitely felt. I mean, it's been a decade since I've been tattooed, so I felt the endorphin rush again, which was like almost like after you wait so long, like it's kind of like, oh, I never knew I was going to feel that again. Like it's like once you get so many tattoos, anyways, you stop feeling it, and it just like kind of hurts. And I think that's why they came up with that numbing agent.
They're putting people to sleep and giving people full body tattoos now, like NBA players and shit. That putting them under and giving them.
So they don't flinch and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Can you imagine getting a full body tattoo done in like a day?
Oh man, I couldn't imagine that. And then afterwards, the healing, like that would age too much for me. The other thing was the tattoo guns. They don't use those giant batteries anymore. Where it's hooked up and it's all the copper wires connecting everything. It's a wireless gun, like where battery packs on the top here, and it's just same needle and everything. That was kind of shocking to see. I love seeing the iPad, like artists integrating with iPads instead of like just sitting there tracing pictures over and over again.
Yeah.
That they use that for their prelim sketches and then show you like, okay, this is a design idea, this is like shading ideas.
Bro, I get caught up watching Procreate videos all the time, and it makes me go, I want to get one. I want to get a little tablet, and I want to start just drawing on them because the cool logos and stuff that you can make on them. I watch these people make them, and I'm just like, oh, dude, I could totally just geek out on one of those. But anyways, Let's get into the market report. We got a pretty interesting market report tonight. Starting off with some monsters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 in a CGC 8.5, 15 grand.
Is that low? It feels low.
Feels a little low.
feel like that's that looks low. I can check it while we're talking about other things or this book.
Yeah, but not you know, that's a book that's just so. That's like, there's so many people out there that's their grail. You know what I mean? And they'll work up to it, and they'll get one. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 is like within reach. You know what I mean? That's a book that's within reach, I think. And an 8.5 for 15 grand is pretty nice. So a 9.8 of the Venom Gold foil with the Venom custom label sold for $1,600.
I just sold a 9.6. I thought I had a chance yesterday.
What'd you sell the 9.6 for?
$525.
Wow.
All right, so I had it. Okay, I had it on. I was during my auction yesterday. I had it on just because I got it in. I won the book at least, so I'm not down. Although it's like if you pretend all your gambling losses don't add up to your few wins, you're insane. But yeah, put $20 in the machine, but I spent $500 yesterday. You know, but so that was it. But this dude, he won he bought like 15 books off me this weekend, and he's like CGCing all 15, and he was like, I told him it was like 600. He's like, you do 525. I was like, for you, yeah, today, yeah, you got me in the right mood, buddy. So I don't know. It had a chance, and it's pretty, and I didn't even want to sell it yet. I just put it as a background to hold books up. But what are you gonna do?
All right, for an 8.5 TMNT, that is actually up in price, the 15 grand price.
Really? Well, that's
yeah.
That's
So in 2024, the high was 12,600, the low was 10,800. You also have to remember like what this book sells like not that often. Like it didn't sell at all in 2023, and then there was only one sale in 2022, which was 18,600. The high for this book was 30K in 2021.
Wow.
2020 it shot up to 16 grand in an 8.5. This is just specifically 8.5.
I can't get a lot of those COVID numbers out of my head, man. They stay there. They're locked in
Yeah.
there, dude.
Yeah.
Think about it. It was so fake though, dude. Right?
It's like artificially inflated numbers on certain books, right? And then some tapered off a lot, some dropped like a bomb, others maintained. I mean, I feel like it was like that time period, there was a lot of price correcting for books that were historically way undervalued. And then there were some books that like launched out of the space that should have never launched out to space.
Dude, some people are taking home $4,000 a month cash that they were not used to taking home, and lived in states where their rent was like $800. Yeah. Like I'm just saying, like it was just like, hey, what are we gonna do with this money? I'll never have to pay taxes on it someday. PPP loans, so much weird stuff going on. You know what I mean? I even lost my job after 15 years, and I was like, you know what? I've been paying into this unemployment since I was 16 years old. I'm taking my extra money right now. You got to be kidding me, you know? So that was yeah, I don't know. I wish those prices were real, but we're doing okay. To see a TMNT 1 go back up at an 8.5, that's good with me. That makes my day. I want all keys to fluctuate but never really drop, you know?
Yeah.
7.0 on the Nabisco Wolverine, sold for $700.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I
Such
want
a
one of
cool
those
book.
books bad, but I don't know if I would pay $700 for 7.0.
Hell no. But it's a cool freaking book, dude. It is a cool book.
And I've only seen that book like once in person, and it wasn't even like for sale or anything like that. It was literally someone submitting a copy to get graded.
Yeah. This one surprised me. Aliens vs. Avengers #1, the Scotty Young variant in a 9.8 sells for $600.
What?
Yeah,
That's not.
600.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but that's what is that? A Fox Studio thing? I've never seen that book.
Well, remember we
that's not just a
complained
regular
about it
Marvel book.
because the Aliens vs. the Avengers had the Fox thing on it. We used to complain about it, but
So
yeah,
it is just a regular
it's
LCS
just a
book?
regular. Yeah. Yep.
It says +9 more, dude. What
No,
else is in-
no. I looked into that. That +9 more. He has 9 other items up available. This was the only item in the sale. I looked into it.
Oh, I got it. So it's like
Yeah.
a drop
Okay.
down or something.
Yeah. So, and then the Kansas City Chiefs Spider-Man number 23 sold for $150. And this one blew me away. Have you ever seen these? I've never seen these. New Adventures of He-Man Volume 2.
I don't know what that doesn't even make sense. I don't know what that is.
$125. Was that like the
looks like
Space He-Man?
That looks fake, dude.
I wonder
Where's
if it's the
DeVoe, dude?
Space
I don't know.
He-Man.
I mean, that's clearly. I mean, I guess it.
I mean, I think that logo is that version He-Man, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, the space stuff. I've
Yeah.
never seen that comic, nothing. So,
It looks like a book or something.
like a coloring
Yeah,
Yeah,
book.
it's probably the corners right there,
Like a kid's
or a
Yeah.
kid's book or something.
Yeah. All right, this is crazy. Somebody got really lucky and picked up a CBCS 9/8 signed by Ryan Otley, first appearance of Battle Beast for $195. You
Fucking
guys,
kidding me,
What?
man.
It's a
this
early
book
sig, too.
sells for $600 raw. You know what I
Blue
mean?
label.
Like,
Right?
there-
Just a
there-
blue label, isn't it?
There was a
Not even-
signature series CGC that sold just the other day for like almost like a ridiculous amount, like a crazy amount. And somebody just picked this off. It was probably sitting in somebody's store. They forgot about it or something.
Oh, where it's like a buy it now that you forgot you listed,
Yep.
and then the book launches up in price, and then someone's like, "Well, I'll take a CBCS for this price
Hell
because
yeah.
so because now I can just JSA it and
Yeah.
regrade it to CGC or whatever."
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. That I don't know. Is that the same one? But I just typed in Invincible CBCS and it looks like that same photo is now listed for like $1,900.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Oh.
it's sold and then they canceled it probably on the person.
Maybe. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it shows. Yeah, I see. It's the same exact photo, or
Okay.
unless someone is like.
So
scamming
it
and
probably
using a different
sold, and the
photo.
person probably said, "Yeah, you're not getting it," and put it back up for 1,900.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
they missed a decimal there.
I sold it offline.
Yeah.
And to what Clutch said about being an old sig there, I just picked up an old Otley sig, and it's the same thing. It says Ryan,
Yeah.
and he even used to have it on his books right there too. So
Yeah, someone asked him about doing if he would do just a Ryan signature at the show, and he said no.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. The Alf book. Okay, this is a fine copy. Sold for $150. So, destroyed copies of Alf sell for a lot of money. People want that book.
dude, he mates with the seal. What else?
And
What's
And
more
there's a
then-
giant
amazing?
puddle.
And then Alter Ego number 21. This is the magazine, Alter Ego. I love Alter Ego magazines. They have some great stuff in them, and the covers are classic. This is your number 21 Dave Stevens cover. It sold for $300.
Are we
So-
starting to see the fall of Dave Stevens prices? Like,
Not
kind
with
of-
that. That's just a magazine. That's not like a crazy.
Not even graded.
Yeah, that's raw. That's nuts. There was a signed Dave Stevens, really crappy Dave Stevens book. It was like Sable or something. It's a horrible Dave Stevens cover, and it sold for some ridiculous amount. So I still think Dave Stevens stuff still sells well.
I felt like it was on another planet for not. No disrespect to Dave Stevens or how good his work was. You know, I think people underestimated also how much of his stuff was sitting out there. They just hadn't seen it before, so there was a race to get it. You know, in high
yeah.
grades and things like that. You know, there's not a super shortage of it or anything like that.
Right. I would say like it's probably what we're probably seeing is people showing off more stuff, and then you also have the books that everyone's knows about, right? That there's a big fluctuation of those books that more are being graded and more like I saw a bunch at C2E2 like on walls, and the prices.
Yeah, I saw a bunch on walls in Dallas and in Anaheim.
Hey Brian,
it's probably the same vendors.
The Oilers just won with they won in overtime with 30 seconds left.
McDavid?
I don't know. Nate just told me to tell you.
Okay, good.
Spoiler.
It's okay. I'm gonna watch it anyways.
Yeah,
New Adventures of He-Man might be a DVD box set.
Ooh.
What do you think?
Oh, that would make more sense.
Like if we said it looks like a book. Sorry, I don't know if that link's good or not. That's not a real picture, but that's all I could find on Amazon so far.
Why would it be in the comics though? That's kind of crazy, right? I wonder if they gave a comic. That is, you're right. You're right. Look at that. You might be right, my friend.
Yeah, because I mean we're like it looks like a hardback book or something like that. So
yeah, that's interesting. Maybe. All right, next, look at this. I always love this cover. This is a tough book. Azrael number 100. A 9/8 sold for $210. That's a cool book. Cool cover. And then the Spawn 222 Simon Kodransky variant sold for $750 raw. And then a raw sale of that Avengers Assemble number 1 Scotty Young sketch, $1,226.
Congrats, Drew.
Was that Drew that sold that?
I'm just joking. I don't know.
Oh no, he's got only 9/8.
Yeah, I would assume he's the only one with coffee. So.
He's got the only 9/8. He has Scotty scribble on them after I fixed them.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a DVD set, and it consistently sells. That's why I only seen one in the comics. It consistently sells 125 to 150. So
that makes sense. Walking Dead number 1 in a 9/8, $2,300. Yeah, not bad. That'll be a consistent
honestly,
$2,000
I didn't expect
book.
Yeah, I didn't expect that book to like start popping back up in price again.
That's
like,
a
I thought it would
classic.
always. Yeah, I know it's a classic, and it's like one of those modern grails that everyone wants. It makes me happy to see it. Go back up in price.
I wonder what dude. There can't be that many on the census.
Of what? Invincible number 1?
No, Walking
Dead.
Either in 9.8 in either one.
Rip. I remember taking a look at it because I was interested at one point in finding out what was the highest percentage of a book that had it graded. If like how many copies, let's say, because we know the print run of this was so low, like out of the 7,000, how many were actually graded, right?
Right.
Okay.
Take a guess. How many are actually graded?
Oh, I know the answer because
2,000.
I'm looking at the census too.
No idea.
3,787.
Wow.
So like almost half of the print run is actually graded. There are 1,259 9.8s.
1,259 9/8s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay. And then there's 26.99s.
Yeah.
Oof. Hey, the worst one, you want to know is for all I know you're in on this, Sean, but like I think I was with Brian and at San Diego like 5 years ago or something maybe, and they had the first page of Walking Dead 1 with Rick in the hospital for sale for $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good purchase.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you're not going to see that again.
I bought variants for like 12% return.
Well,
you can go see it at Dadesh's house.
Why buy one thing that you can retire on when when you could just like, but you could work really hard and sell 400 things.
Yeah, I just want to grind.
Well, speaking about that, think about this. You remember it was Mike Hansen that told us about this, right? This was on eBay the other week. It's not on there anymore. It's sold. Invincible number 19, first appearance of Battle Beast page.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, Mike dropped that, huh?
Yeah. $8,000.
He just comes in, drops dick, and leaves, and comes back a little bit later.
It's more of look what I'm about to buy.
Is that his first
Yeah, it's
appearance?
pretty
Is that the
great.
first time he shows up?
Well, what
Because
page is
His
it?
first panel.
Page 19. No, page 17.
I don't know.
Man.
Right. Let me go find one of my foil reprints real quick.
Looks like it's mid-fight or something. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think 2 people hit those today.
Yeah, that's
Lisa's in
crazy.
here. She won one today.
That's crazy.
The Invincible number 1, $5,000. Dude, Invincible everything is on fire. It is absolutely crazy. Invincible
Did
everything.
anyone find the Invincible one out of these?
Yes.
Yeah, it actually got pulled in Drew's stream.
Dude,
Oh,
you pulled it in Dallas, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That
you know
is
what he
at
had.
the Dallas show.
That is crazy. That's insane.
And,
You got
then
any
he
idea?
pulled out one in his room to show us, and it wasn't even the right one. I was like, "What's the big deal? Is this like?" He's like, "Oh, that's not it." And I was like, "What?" It was like one of those the 5-year anniversary box ones or something. And I was like, "What's the big deal, dude?" Like, okay. He's like, "You want to see it? You want to see it?" No, I got a picture.
He was going crazy. We played it on Saturday night. He's
that's
somebody
awesome.
get Clutch. Somebody get Clutch.
Oh yeah, go get Clutch.
Yeah.
He's probably like whoever's near him is like, call Clutch right now.
Oh, I got
anybody
hit by Telco. Hit me up immediately.
Did anybody hit the other God Pack yet?
Now that we've seen
So there's still a God Pack, and there's still a bunch of sketches still
a
available.
lot of sketches out there too. Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of, I'll have something we'll show at the end.
Okay. All right. Hell yeah. And then this is crazy. Captain Carter number 1, the 1 in 25 variant, which was such a crazy book. $110 in a 9.8.
I'm pretty sure I sold my raw copy for at least that or more.
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
this was like a
easily.
easy $800 book, right?
I don't know, but
I don't know about that high.
No?
I don't remember being that high. I remember being
a
lot higher than that.
Yeah, it's a lot higher than like I sold a raw copy, right? I'm looking it up right now. All right, Captain Carter's issue 1, 2022, a 9.8. Oh wait, that's not the variant. Which variant is that? Is that the McLeavy?
The 1 in 25 animation vintage by Cresta.
Cresta.
She'll be back. It's Timothy Brandt.
Why am I not seeing it?
Captain Carter number 1.
Did they just call it the variant edition? Oh, so
1 in 25.
Yeah, it just says variant edition. So the high for this was $600 in 2022.
There you go. That's pretty cool.
And a 9.8.
Dude. Kind of nothing spec to me though. Like she'll be back.
Well, I mean, but then the following year it dropped down to $200.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
This is crazy right here, ladies and gentlemen. There are some great books out there you could pick up for cheap. Darkness number 7, the Michael Turner variant, is a classic Turner cover. Early Turner, beautiful cover. It's a variant, an old school variant. 9.8, $135.
Wow.
Great
Fucking
pickup.
cheap, dude.
Yep. And talk about a great pickup, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever picked this up, I salute you. Megaton issues 1 through 8, including Eric Larson's first professional work, early Savage Dragon, That Vanguard is also, I think, Butch Geiss's first work. It's also got Rob Liefeld's first professional work in it, and then with the Youngblood stuff, $90 for issues 1 through 8. One of
Crazy.
those, the worst book in the lot would sell for $90, and somebody got this whole set for $90. And then a 9.6 of the Platinum Spider-Man 1 sold for $900.
I probably would have paid close to that for this book, because I do want to buy this back. I sold mine during pandemic for like $1,400, and specifically in a 9.6.
Yeah.
So
Chris Rupp had one on his wall at the show, and I think he had it for a 9.8 for $6K.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen his, and
Nice.
yeah,
I think he had it at C2E2.
yeah, I saw that C2E2. But yeah, that's why I'm more comfortable buying into a 9.6. Like I'm not, like I love this book, but not in a 9.8 price.
Yeah. By the way, the first day he had some copies of Monsters #1 on the wall. I was all, may I please, sir? And then so I bought them all.
Who?
Nice.
He had the Bride though, and they were beat like badly.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like there was a crease across the cover one because he had the prices really low on them, and I'm like, what? And then they were just beat up copies, and then he knew that he wasn't trying to pass it off. Although I don't know if we wanted to go to Drum Alert, there was a seller that bought that, didn't disclose the damage, and then one of our friends bought it on their show.
Like on a Whatnot show?
Yeah.
No, I think he bought it. I think John Ramirez bought it, right? He bought it, right? I think he was on the show when he bought it.
Yeah, there's a crease all the way across the entire cover.
Oh no.
The cover was folded back, creased all the way back.
No way. Holy crap.
Yeah, and I asked, so he had it on the wall for $50, right? So I don't know whatever. And that's not a cheap book, right? And so I'd already looked at the day before, and then I happened to bump into Webby Webster's vault there, Joe. And so he's like, yeah, can I see that? What'd you take for that? I was like, dude, I can see from here it's the copy with the cover folded back in half. It's an 8-inch fold. The entire corner was creased back against the book. Like there's a white crease. It's not like a bend. It's not a red hood. And so it was like, and I had set a circle. I was like, dude, look. I was like, that's the entire thing creased. The entire cover is creased back. So it was auctioned. Went for 100 something. So it wasn't as good a deal as advertised. So
next we've got another early Scotty, the crazy. We had Josh Blaylock come on and talk about this one. Is it? I feel like it's not Defex. Is it Defex? Isn't it something else? Or is it Defex? Is that what that says? I feel like that's a weird name. Defects. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was Roman numerals at first.
Yeah, that makes
at
sense.
The end.
With extra X's. Yeah. This is early Scotty Young Graham Crackers variant. 9.8 got sold for $227, and whoever picked that up, I feel like that's a great buy. Pop 3.
Is that legit?
Yeah, that is a stupid good buy. That's one you just put up for like $1,500 or $2,000.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, is the Pop 3, is that legit? Like, because I've seen that written before.
That's a super rare book. Very, very rare. Okay.
On that, I believe it. I know that some of my eBay things have become outdated, but nobody paid my dumb asking price for like a year or two.
That is legit. Yeah, there's only 4 graded total.
The Malibu Sun 13 and 9.8 signature series sold for $3,700. And then this one's kind of crazy to me. Twilight Zone 84, first Frank Miller professional work in rough shape. Really rough shape. Sold for $140. That's a rare book. 84 and
Honestly,
85 is what you want to look out for.
I think that's a good purchase, man. I've been looking for one of those forever for like a good price, $140 for a fine.
I'm gonna put a set of them up, man. That's nuts. I might have
Yeah,
one up
that's
there.
cool.
I gotta look at. I
Really?
gotta look. I gotta go check on it.
Yeah, quit looking.
Like that was my copy that sold.
Yeah, that would suck. I'd be like, damn it. All right. Continuing, we have, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Feta Shabina, first
I heard she's-
official work is now a hot book. This book was on her Etsy store for a year. A year, you guys. And we were talking about it on this channel. And it was $4 a piece.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to list these at 200.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
man.
They've never sold less than 50, and one hasn't sold since January, and I can't find any up.
Yeah,
I bought
dude.
4 shirts for people. So I bought 4 or 5 shirts for people. So let's go.
I think I have that too. Oh,
You guys
there
are
we go.
sitting right there too.
Boom, twinsies.
Twinsies, let's go.
Yeah.
This-
Next time, I already put in my purchase for this year's because it's a Killing Joke for convict.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did you guys see the?
And then I decided was my present for people. And dude, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't know a year ago who that was like who she was or whatever. You know what I mean? I just didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was like, oh, that looks cool. And then as you look at more details into the shirt, like the Fiend skull is painted onto the girl's chest,
Yeah.
just like it would be like. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Like how the
That's cool.
The
This
finer
isn't
details in that.
self-published. This is a Source Point Press book, and she had her comps or something on her Etsy store. I don't know if that was Adam running the Etsy store or if it was her, but that's where I got all mine. I got I think I got like 4 of them.
Nice.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So now you're gonna start slowly leaking them out.
I don't know, dude. I won't sell my Kickstarter Mark Spears stuff, and this is the artist that I really like, so I might keep them. You know.
Yeah.
But did you guys see the 1 in 25 for Pinapocalypse number 4? Hold on, let
that's
me
cool.
fix this for everybody.
Oh, that's dope.
StreamYard cap. It's not coming up good on the
On the YouTube.
Yeah, hold on here. There we go. Everybody on YouTube can see it a little bit better. That is so good.
Damn.
So, gonna do zombie Foxies and Roxy's.
I mean, we did promise a Monster Mash earlier today, so
Yeah. All right. Albedo number 2, another sale, a 7.0, 2,900 on this.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then this one's crazy. I didn't know about this book. The Tick number 100. It's got an Invincible appearance in it and a cover appearance of Invincible. Sold for 150 bucks. That's cool.
Oh man, it's the death of Arthur.
Yeah. That is super cool. And then a couple of these sold. These I've seen these for about a month now. These popping up more and more. These Sanford Green Method Man ash cans from 2008.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And here's the other crazy thing. If you guys come across any Looney Tunes books like this from DC in the early 2000s, and they're cheap, just buy them. This is issue number 76, and 9.8 sold for $275. It's a pop one. They're super rare.
But the trick is finding it in high grade too.
They even sell raw for a lot, though.
But I mean, I don't disagree that they do sell well for being raw books too as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the the big kind of money for this, you want to find high grades of it. Yeah. But yeah, pick them up anyways if they're cheap enough. Like I wouldn't buy a beat up copy for like $20.
No, you could find these probably.
Yeah, we're talking about back bins.
Yeah,
like $3 less, you know.
Oh, this one blew me away. Whoever got this, congrats. This feels like a great buy. Star Wars Darth Maul, Son of Dathomir, number 1, the RRP, the Diamond Summit retailer variant, a 9.8. Somebody got a 9.8 of the RRP of this for $100.
Who's the artist?
I can't remember.
Oh, that's dope, though.
This is going to be, if there's any talk of Dathomir in the new Darth Maul series that they have coming out, this will go crazy. It's a cool book. And then,
or if he gets the Dark Saber at all.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Thanos 13, Raphael Albuquerque 1 in 25, classic, 9.6 sold for $6.30. This is a book you do not see come up for sale. It just doesn't.
Is this tough, with the notorious color rub on the back?
Notorious cover.
Oh yeah, dude, it's bad. 9.6 is a good grade for that book.
Yeah,
yeah, really good grade.
And then this feels like a good buy too. A Dirty Pair, number one, one of the greatest Adam Hughes covers of all time. 9.8, $375. That feels like,
Damn,
right.
What the hell?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid a pretty decent penny for a raw copy, and then like I won't grade it, but I should have just waited for this 9.8 to show up.
They used to grade them a little easier. It's really hard to press. It's high gloss. I don't know if you take it out of the bag or not. Yeah. So I've graded ones with, I mean, I guess it's color break, but it's a bend in the gloss, and I've gotten high grades out of them before.
I see Cicada Sonic says, I got a double back to put that first Frank Miller on a Gold Key book into my long-term memory. Well, if you want, my brother, you can go to Beyond Wednesday's comic creator first list. Link is in the chat. It's got all the creators firsts, including that Frank Miller. It's got a pretty good Frank Miller, if I remember correctly. Where is Frank Miller? Here we go. Frank. He's got to be on here.
Keep going.
Where is
he?
There he is. So he wrote into a letter column on two books. The Cat #3 and Amazing Spider-Man 158. His first work was Twilight Zone 84. His first Daredevil, Spectacular Spider-Man 27. First Batman, DC Special Series #21. And first published DC artwork was Weird War Tales #64. So pretty good shit. Go check it out. Yep. All right.
Oh, real quick. I see Mr. Albuquerque's comment. I mean, if he's actually cousins with Raphael, now I understand why you own a employee only Otani auto out of 25.
All right, G.I. Joe stuff. Pretty cool G.I. Joe stuff. A Euro Tiger Force Outback. It was part of a 3-figure set in European market where they did Tiger Force figures. He never did a Tiger Force figure in our market. There was a Night Force Outback that's rare, but this is a cool figure. Sold for $180 loose. Speaking of Tiger Force, I freaking love the Rattler. It's such a cool looking jet, modified A10. And I love all versions of it, including this anniversary Target exclusive Tiger Force edition with Wild Bill as the pilot instead of what was the pilot of the Rattler? I can't remember his name. The red guy. Anyways.
Oh, you mean the original one?
Yeah, the original Rattler.
Oh, that was
He's screaming at a screen right now.
Yeah. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Dude, I can't fucking remember.
Yeah. I wanted to say something.
Something rat. Wasn't it something rat or something?
No. Might have been. But this is crazy. A White Mortal. This is a Venezuelan figure. It was a version 1 Snake Eyes reprint where they made the head chrome and the body white with a Cobra logo on the chest. They called it the White Mortal. And a really rough copy. Really rough. Sold
Wild Weasel.
Wild Weasel.
Yeah.
That's it. Hell yeah.
I was just about to say it.
Yeah. A really rough copy sold for $750. So Cobra Mortal, Cobra Deaco, There's a couple other repaints of version 1 Snake Eyes that are really cool. Next, some Ninja Turtle stuff. I think we saw these weapons alone last week or the week before sell for a ridiculous amount. This is the Patrano Donatello figure, and it sold for $600 loose. And then a Tricera Michelangelo figure on card sold for $515.
Dang.
Yeah. And this is really cool. This is why you pick up everything at those freaking flea markets and stuff, you know, the weapons, the random shit. Vintage G1 Transformers unused sticker sheet from Scorponok. Sold for $255. That's crazy.
Okay. My bad.
That's
my
awesome.
bad.
Oh, you're good,
I saw
brother.
the wrong image.
You're
I saw
good.
the wrong image. I was like, is it this one?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. So, and then speaking of Transformers, so for those of you guys that don't know, I think this is how it was. The Diaclones, the Takara Diaclones were the original Transformers in Japan. And so they were like repaints and different. And this is the original Swoop Dinobot figure from
That's
Japan. Yeah. In box sold for $3,500, you guys.
Wow.
Yeah. That's sick. Unopened Mask Condor with the motorcycle, $468.
Dude, that was that'd be top 5 toys of my childhood. Because I truly believed that someday I could just have one of these.
Yep. Totally, bro. Totally.
Yeah.
And you know, I could be 6'6" and own this vehicle, right? That was gonna happen. So I didn't know I was gonna be tall. But I'll tell you what, dude. I was like, it doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever why you can't just put a helicopter blade on top of a motorcycle and just do that. Right? I knew the other toys were fake, but this one was fucking real. If anything was real, right? This is so obviously something that we all could have and do. And you could do it on is whatever. And I love Mask anyway. Mask was a top tier to me. I buy the variants, I buy the comics, anything like that. I got a lot of the variants that came out, 6-8 years ago. A lot of good stuff. I've just got them in a box, in a bin. I can 9.8 them if I want. I don't give a shit because I don't care who wants them. I want them. So Mask is PC stuff for me. But I don't have any toys left. That is one that my dad chucked when I was like 30. Because he waited till my 30s to throw away my toys, which is probably part of my issues. So, but here we are. But yeah, the Mask Condor, man, that was my steez for sure.
I mean, it's 2025. I think the best you're gonna get nowadays is gonna be like drones attached to like a razor or to a Raptor or whatever it's called. Those like tricycle motorcycle things.
All Sonic stuff is ridiculously crazy expensive, and you guys just might not know that you have something worth a ton of money. This is an 11-inch Sonic the Hedgehog Resaurus Sonic Adventure figure, sold for $436.
It's like something you would find in a storage locker. So
yeah. All right. We've talked about this figure a lot on the show. This is another one of those classic memories as a kid. When Dick Tracy came out, this figure, everybody wanted it, but you could not find it in the United States. You could only find it like in Canada, and because it was short shipped. And this figure sells for so much. This is the blank figure, which of course ended up being Madonna. Loose sold for $1,000. And then the Madonna poster from Dick Tracy. This is awesome. Mind If I Call You Dick? Sold for $300.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I had that toy.
Bro, that toy is so rare. You could not get them in the United States. I remember wanting that toy so bad as a kid.
Dude, I remember loving the Dick Tracy. I love the movie. Madonna was like right
Super
because
hot.
right like figuring out women kind of, or like girls
Yep.
are cute now kind of stage was Madonna for me. And definitely love that Dick Tracy movie. Remember my parents taking me to see it. I remember I think it was McDonald's toys. It was someone's. They were fast food toys one way or another, man.
Burger King, I
Yeah,
think.
legit line having some of that
Yep.
stuff. Little Dick Tracy spy toys. The fact that I now wear his watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do you wear an Apple Watch now as an adult
Yeah,
because
yeah.
because it's a
That's
rectangle?
it, man. That's it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This
And you're like, that's the only reason why I answer phone calls now. It's just to talk into my watch.
this flyer for a hip hop show, 1988. It's got De La Soul, Audio 2, MC Light. It's got all kinds of crazy artists on there. But here's the other cool thing. It's got Keith Haring art on it.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is that a Keith Haring drawing in the
Yes,
corner?
it's
With
he's
the fist
signed.
and
It's
the,
signed Haring, yeah. So it's
badass.
called the Resist in Concert, and it's sold for $100. That's just super cool piece of history. I was a big
'Cause
fan of Keith Haring's art as a kid.
Because he died young, didn't he? He
Very
died in
young.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Like 'cause from AIDS, if I'm not
AIDS,
mistaken.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He was an
So-
early AIDS death. Yeah.
But I mean, but you wouldn't have like the street artists you have now without people like John Michel Basquiat. Keith Haring was a big influence on that because all he was really doing, like Haring, his famous work was taking the blank like subway poster panels and doing his chalk drawings in it. And so he would just go knock out like a subway station like whenever,
Yeah. He's sick.
So, yeah.
And then I wish Joe was still here for this one. A Selena signed check, PSA graded, authentic, sold for $3,500.
That's crazy.
Right?
Anything for Selena.
And then we've been talking about shirts and selling shirts lately. A Red Hot Chili Peppers 1991 tour shirt sold for $621.
That's not surprising, honestly.
Oh man, I can't
That
wait for
particular
AFI to drop their next album because I'm gonna list my 2003 tour shirt.
Hell yeah, dude. Sell those things.
They were still good then.
This Dave
Yeah, I
Stevens
know.
poster we've talked about. It's such a cool
Almost.
poster. $131.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Blue Cafe poster.
So we had talked about the album covers on Long Story Short, and someone that was watching, their cousin is in this band.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I got a couple more. This is a bootleg figure of a droid, of a Star Wars droid figure. It's a bootleg of Mandalorian, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Right? Sold for like
I like it.
$200 or something like that. I don't know why it's still not here. That's weird. Doesn't show the price. Sold for a ridiculous amount. This is a crazy book right here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. This was a book that they put into Sunday newspapers back in the day when Power Pack was first going to be announced. And it's so creepy. It's for the International Association of Direct Distributors and your local comic retailer, produced in cooperation for National Committee for Prevention of Child Abuse. And it's like a creepy child abuse thing with the Power Pack.
Who touched the Power Pack, man? That's not right.
Yeah, this sold for $100. $450 for a 1961 book written by Stan Lee about golfing.
That's amazing.
All right.
I had no fucking idea, dude. And I would love to have that. Can I get a bootleg so I can read it?
I didn't know Stanley played golf.
Look at this.
You can afford it.
That's him right there.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh, I know what I'm.
Okay.
I
so
know
he
what
didn't
I'm
write-
listening
He
to
didn't
next.
really write much of a book. It's just.
It's not signed by
Fair
Stanley,
enough.
but Golfers
gonna-
Anonymous. A perfect book for the imperfect golfer, and aren't we all by Stanley.
Yeah, it's a bathroom book.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find an old set of golf clubs and be like, Stanley owns golf clubs.
Well, you think that those things are weird. How about this one? Little Willie, a VD prevention giveaway comic book called
my
Little
God.
Willie.
You should have had these on earlier when Red Hood was here still.
1949, you guys.
Dang, dude.
That's crazy.
Dude's coming back from war. They're starting
Yep.
to get their lives back together. And then just like, wrap that up, kid.
Totally right. Totally.
So I'm guessing that wasn't the book they slammed on the table. huh?
Probably not.
This is cool. I never seen this before. Fantagraphics Comics Journal from 7 of 84. It says first Watchmen appearance, and it's got the Watchmen on the cover. Sold for $220, but I've never seen this.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, I didn't know that existed. And
I think it's
magazine,
cool.
so
Yeah.
tough to store, tough to grade.
Thumbnails to issue number 1. It's like it was. That's a
It's
cool,
like a preview.
yeah,
That's pretty sweet. I like that, how it's composed. You know, it's kind of cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Has a picture of the first cover too.
It's beautiful. So be on the lookout for that. All right. Speaking of Daniel Warren Johnson, I didn't know about this.
Oh, yeah, dude. These are great.
Old Man Skywalker. What is this about, Clutch?
So Dan would do these like ash cans where he would just like basically create a little story. And it's like, I don't know, maybe like 10, 12 pages or whatever. But this was like, he basically did this old man Skywalker story. And it's like he would sell this at shows. He did one for like, I think there was a God, what was the other ones? Was there a Predator one, or was there a Star Wars one or Star Trek one? I know he did like an Ultimo Dragon one, which is sick.
This
that's
is
cool.
awesome. I gotta check this out. So this sold for
Yeah,
$200.
those are cool. I think I have a couple of these somewhere. In a
That's
box.
awesome.
Of course you do.
And Joe, I'm bummed Joe missed this. Look at this one, you guys. This sold for $150.
Mama.
Thank you.
It's like he's just like he was here.
Danger Girl 1 through 7 plus variants. Look at the variants, you guys. You get a gold foil number 1. You get the tour edition. You get the gold foil of this one. You get the dynamic
Jesus.
forces.
Oh my god.
You
These
get
are the shit that I run into like
yeah.
once a year.
Cherry.
gold foil dynamic forces.
I think they undersold how much this could have.
Another
Yeah, this is so
universe
killer.
dynamic forces.
Why do I buy comics one at a time?
Gold foil.
I wonder if Joe bought this.
No, he'd be bragging.
150.
He's got all the
bucks.
TOAs and shit.
Well, he hasn't gotten it yet though. So
This one was kind of crazy. I love promo books. This is Cheezosaurus Rex, graded in a 5.5 from 1993. Tangy Revenge of Cheesefinger. From Craft
God.
Treasures. It's a special.
I remember
collector's
that
edition.
T-Rex.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Probably a good story.
I mean, like, it was on the boxes of the macaroni and cheese and stuff like that.
Dude, this is awesome. Look at this.
It's awesome, but I don't remember it.
Bro, I'm gonna go eat some Kraft mac and cheese right after the show, dude.
There you go.
It's definitely a '90s thing.
Dude, Kraft. Are you guys a Velveeta or a Kraft fan?
Um,
Definitely Velveeta growing up.
Really? See, that's
Yeah, I
that's
grew
a,
up-
dude. That's a
I grew up-
complete battle between me and my best friend Keith. We're fucking best friends in the world, but he's a Velveeta guy and I'm a powdered cheese Kraft guy, dude. And
see, I grew up with Kraft, but as an adult, I became a Velveeta fan. and it's all because of those microwave little box things.
Yeah.
Where you just, because like the melted cheese and the Velveeta thing blends better in that than the powdered cheese and than the Kraft one.
See, I do it a little bit different. I'll get the 5 packs of the Kraft boxes, and I'll sacrifice one to give a little bit of extra powder in every other one, And so you like, yeah.
Fucking
So he's like
scientist over here.
He has it perfectly measured out. Like he pours all his mac and cheese things into one thing, and he knows how many grams he needs to put into each batch of mac and cheese.
Hell yeah, dude. Love it. So that was $200. Here's another great buy, I think. Darker Image #1. All 9 variants. You get the gold. You get the black and white. You get the regular. You get the newsstand. You get the polybagged with each card, different card. Yep. A signed version from Dynamic Forces. Another signed version. So 9 variants for $175.
Good deal.
Yeah. I've never seen these. Star Wars Contemporary Motivators Pendulum Press Comics from 1978. These sold for $135. Look at these. They're like little books. Rough condition. Sold for a grip. $135. All right. I wanted to show this to Hood too. This is Red Hood Comics. They must have gotten a complete collection of high-grade G.I. Joe.
Oh, wow.
They literally have every G.I. Joe comic in 9.8 for sale, including some in newsstand. Like, so these were sold. They're being sold right now. They're all 9.8s up on their eBay site. Look at this. A 9.8 of 129, $660. 122, 302. That's such a good cover.
Well, that just holds you for half the year just to get some G.I. Joe books in.
So here's a question. Do you think they bought a graded collection or they graded the copies themselves? Okay.
They bought a graded collection, I think, because look.
You know, in all honesty, like if someone was super, obviously he's got the pressers and graders. Like it's, I don't know. I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised that either way, I guess is the way I want to say it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on how much you buy a G.I. Joe set for that's in high grade, right?
Look at that. That's the Kickstarter for 137. That one they must have just got graded.
I was about to say, I think I need to go to that and buy that.
Kickstarter.
I think that would be my third copy of the real one.
They must have just got a G.I. Joe grader, a collector that was like, I'm done. I need some money or something. That's a lot. That's such a tough book. Look, it's a 9.6, 220. Man. It might be worth looking
into. You might want to send that link to Red Hood.
Yeah. Okay.
Before you go to the
These Bionicle books are interesting. There's that Ashley Wood variant that they did that's so rare that sells for a crap ton. And these are so tough to get in high grades. They were promo giveaways and they're for kids and they're trash, but they're made by DC and there's a ton of them. There was an actual series and they sell for a decent amount in high grade. So be on the lookout for the Bionicle books, especially that Ashley Wood.
Bionicle fans are insane.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And then finally, we talked about this already, the Invincible page 19 that ended. I don't know if somebody bought it or they took it down. So it was up the other day. We'll have to find more information about that, but if somebody did buy it, congratulations to whoever did, because
it says ended by maybe someone hit it up separately or whatever and they just took it off
ended by the seller.
The monster call is being answered right now.
There it is. So Diamond Polybag ships next week and Lunar the 18th. Something about they were delayed in shipping. I got mine a week ago. Interesting. Well, if you're up late, Mark, we'll shoot you a link. We'll probably hang out for a couple minutes backstage before we end the night. You guys got anything else coming up this week?
Long story short, tomorrow.
long story short,
on near Nirvana. So
here we go.
same bad channel, bad place, right?
Yes, sir.
I think Leg's got a couple shows. You got a show Friday.
Yeah, regular shows. I'll do one tomorrow night and Friday. Well, Friday's gonna be early. Bought tickets to see Screeching Weasel a long time ago. So
Ooh.
going down.
Oh
to,
hell yeah! That
so
should
I'm
be a
gonna see
good show.
Screeching Weasel. And I've never seen them. So like they didn't tour for a lot of years and things like that. So
Yeah.
Friday I'm gonna go on early, but I am gonna go on. On Thursday night I'm gonna go on Friday. Friday might be 11 or 12 or something like that. But
We're gonna go earlier.
I'll go hit it and keep it going. Yeah, so I'll be early. I probably didn't change my time yet. If because
I was gonna piggyback off you for my show.
Take my go for it.
Friday.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, my Friday at 4 is my best. I sad missing out at any given time. But like at the same time, I get to see Screeching Weasel for the first time. So that's what's
good.
up. So
That makes me want to listen to them.
Well, depending on what you do on Friday, let me know, Clutch, because I'm going to piggyback off of Leg on Thursday. So I'll be going after Leg on Thursday night, and I need to start going more. So the best thing to do is piggyback off these guys, so I can steal their fucking buyers, and they can buy all my good stuff too. But anyways,
what do we have going on here?
So this is Matteo Scalera. And Matteo was on the initial list for the artist to do the sketch covers, and we weren't able to connect at C2E2, so I was like, oh dude, I'm not going to get him or whatever. And then I saw him at the show. I brought a blank, and I brought another blank for my next project. And I said, which one do you want to do? He's like, I want to do the Invincible. I was like, okay, cool. So we did a Battle Beast. So I've got the remaining packs, which were like our leftovers for damages and whatever. So I've got like probably about 30 packs, maybe even less than that. So I'm going to run them all, and then I'm going to throw this in there. But then, not to be outdone, if you guys aren't following the Ink Pulp podcast that Matteo does with Sean Crystal and Jim Mahfood, so Sean was at the show too, and so I got Sean to do a Battle Beast for me as well, which I absolutely love. Like I would keep this for myself, but I'm going to throw this in there. So you're going to have a chance to get one of the two testers. These two sketches are going to be in the packs. So it should be awesome.
And I love that one. When you showed it before, it's like seeing the sailboat on Mallrats. Like at first it's hard. You get to where you focus, and then you focus in on it, and
I never could see that shit.
And then it's just stunning.
I'm like that guy.
Oh, the magic eye thing.
Yeah, I'm totally that dude, man. All right, so tomorrow night I will be on eBay Live, and I'll show you some of the books that I'll have, plus many more. So this will be after Legs, so probably around what, like 10 p.m. right?
No, I shoot, dude. I'll go. I started 6:30, and then I go. It'll be a couple hours.
So probably around.
It depends how it goes, but I try to do 6:30 to 8:30 and call it a night. That's it. 2 hours about where my sweet spot is for.
So around 11 p.m. Eastern.
Product and energy, and then the people that are in there and stuff like that. So. And I've done a lot since Dallas, so that's it. So call it 8:30. If you're gonna be on, I can go hard 8:30 or 8:15 even, or something like that. So
hell yeah, brother.
I'll make sure I can have the computer open and let you know. So I want to make sure you're up and running before I sign off there.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
everybody can go see my man Brian right after.
Yeah, I'll have First Carnage stuff. I'll have the whole series of that First Carnage. Red Sonja.
Love that book.
How about this book? Really rare Bruce Timm.
That's awesome.
Same.
Yeah. really rare Early Frizen.
Oh, nice.
That's great.
Early Frizen.
Uh-oh.
Early Frizen ×2. Resident Evil promo.
Oh wow, you have one of those?
Yep. Beautiful condition. We'll have a bunch of Joker books, including some classic Joker covers. And this is one of my all-time favorites. All-time favorite Joker covers. This is a good one too. I think this one, no, not this one. This one I think is coming up as a Mark Jewelers, I think. Right here, I think. And then this one's a rare Joker variant. And then some Golden Age love, Joker love, first 12-cent Batman. And first appearance of the Son of Joker. This is Batman number 145. 145.
Sell it to me. I want that.
And then you guys know I love first appearances and early appearances. How about the very first Adam Hughes? Have you guys ever seen the very first Adam Hughes?
No. Wait, did
Dude,
you? I think
I've
you showed
had
it
that
recently, right?
I think I showed it on a sale, but I didn't sell
It
it.
was like a pin up or something, right?
Yeah, so
Dude,
this is
I've had that book since I was a kid.
Yep. Eagle
I
Comics
swear to
number
God, I
6.
had that thing in the 80s.
Really?
Or
So
90,
it's got a
whatever
dope
year it was,
wraparound.
late 80s or 90s
Neil-
or something like that.
Neil Vokes cover, okay? But here's the important part. In the back, this is just like Rob Liefeld. This is Rob Liefeld's very first published work was like this too. And Boris the Bear. A pinup
Ooh.
that he sent in.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She fine.
Yeah. So that he sent that in 1981 or 80. Is it 81 or 87? It might be
Who's first is
87.
Boris the Bear?
87. So Boris the Bear number 6 is Rob Liefeld. So Rob Liefeld was working in a comic shop, and he used to doodle and stuff. And so he sent in a pinup into Boris the Bear, and they didn't even tell him that they were going to do it. And he was in the shop, and people were coming up to him in the shop showing him, "Oh, you made it into Boris the Bear." So I think it's number 6 or something like that.
I think I know the story. I somehow didn't remember the issue.
Yeah.
I
And
just
then
picked up some Boris the Bears, but I think just 1 through 3.
And then
Couple-
his
a couple-
first published work, like non-pinup stuff, is the Megaton stuff, which sold for $90. But that will be on tomorrow night, you guys, on eBay Live under the comic shop comic book shopping network, CBSN comic book shopping network banner, and you get my link from the normal places.
I got one more announcement.
Let's hear it.
My band is playing Saturday in Corpus Christi. So I will be surprising Red Hood and stopping by his comic book store and stealing all the good stuff.
That's sick.
Dude, pick him dry, bro. Pick him dry.
And
dude, last time I was there, like I barely scratched the surface. I felt like, and I was there for like 3 hours before my gig.
Nice. Dude, that is a dream come true.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't think of a better
those stores, dude. I don't know where those stores are.
Honestly, I couldn't think of a better day. I got to eat breakfast tacos with Red Hood. Then we went to a comic book store, and then I played a great set. So,
oh yeah.
That's dope, dude.
That's awesome.
Don't forget, you guys, that the Beyond Wednesdays website is up and running. If you guys want to go score anything from the store, it's up. BeyondWednesdays.store is the website. There is the exclusive variants that we're doing that are up there. And also, you guys can go to the eBay store, the Beyond Wednesdays eBay store. I've just started updating it the other day. I was telling Clutch that I started putting up shirts. So I put up 5 shirts, and it's kind of cool. I sold one immediately, but this one was kind of cool. Check this out. This was when I was a kid, 1989. My parents went to the All-Star game in Anaheim, the one where Bo Jackson led it off with a home run, and they brought me back this T-shirt, and I never wore it, and it's still got the tag on it. So pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
All right. And then I think I sold a failure T-shirt also for quite a bit. So, but yeah,
I think you had a Deftone shirt that I was interested in.
it's yours, dude. It's yours. I haven't put it up any Deftones shirts yet. I have all the pictures for them, but I haven't put them up yet. But not only you guys can also get the Spotify playlist. The calendar will be updated eventually. And yeah, the eBay store is super cool. This one is a really cool shirt. Let me show you guys this. I really like this old school Alex Ross Justice shirt right there with the Joker. That's sick. And then this Alex Ross Poison Ivy one, these old school graffiti designs. And then there's a OG Frank Miller Batman. So go check them out, you guys. That being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow night on eBay Live, and then Friday night, House of Stein and eBay Live, and also check out Long Story Short tomorrow night. Adios, you guys. Peace.
Later, guys.